Okay, so yeah, I have to find, like, I need another reason to waste my hard-earned money, but definitely I'll go to Pro Wrestling Tees and make sure my wife doesn't find out where the money's going.
Good call.
We won't
Good
tell.
call. Good call.
Yeah, I'm originally from New York, hotbed, one of the hotbeds of wrestling, but I'm in the Northwest now. So I guess one question I have is, does AEW have any plans on coming to the Pacific Northwest? I would love a Seattle stop.
I am absolutely sure of it. Right now, we're going on the East Coast. We were just out in Texas a couple of weeks, and we're with the Miami. We will definitely, I'm sure, eventually work our way to the bigger cities there, probably Portland, Seattle, out that way. I hope that's drivable for you.
Mm-hmm. I'll find a way.
I'm sure we're going to make our way out there. We're just like everybody else. We're so thrilled that everything's opening back up and we can have some live audiences, because I know wrestling fans have been, you couldn't go for a year and a half. I just look at it, if I'm a guy that likes going to the movies, and that's something that I really, really like, and I go every 6 weeks, 8 weeks, or whatever it may be, and then suddenly for a year and a half, you're just cut off. It's got to be very frustrating. And I know fans who know that a live experience going to a show is different from television, and it's just as exciting in its own way. So we will do our best to make our way out there to you, sir.
Okay, look forward to it. Even if it's like Vancouver, if it's in BC, I'll just find a way to sneak across the border to watch it. My quick question is, this question made sense when I was thinking about it earlier, but out of like all the wrestlers that you've had a chance to work with, like WCW, WWF, all the other territories, of those wrestlers who didn't make it, or I guess say had potential but didn't ever meet their potential, do you have a wrestler in mind that you thought that if I had a chance with him, he would be a good horseman?
Ted DiBiase. Now, he had his own thing going. $1 Million Man was huge success, but of all the guys over the years that I've thought about that would have just walked in the door and fit right in, that would be one. I think if Kurt Hennig would have stayed a horseman, other than stabbing us in the back with the NWO thing, he would have been a great horseman. That's two that right off the top of my head, I think would have been fantastic. But number one, because he just fit, would have been Ted DiBiase. That, what do you think? You thinking about that?
Yeah, I'm thinking. I mean, he's a legend, but I could definitely think he would definitely be a good horseman. I'm just think. I can dig it. It's pretty cool.
All right.
Thank you very much once again. You've made my day.
Thank you. You made mine. Keep watching the show. Keep your ears open. Like I said, we'll do our best to get out your way.
All right, will do. Thanks.
Thank you.
Oh, and Derek's display name is Derek over 40 and still loves wrestling. So I hope that you keep that for all your business calls as well.
But I actually one call, I work remotely, and one call actually had it on there. So I had to
Awesome.
clean.
Well, thank you so much, Derek.
Thank you.
Thanks, Derek.
We'll see you again soon. And next up, we have Inez coming in. Tell me if I just butchered that.
You did. It's Ennis, but you're not the first one. Don't worry.
Ennis. All right. Well, I will remember for next time. What is your question? There you are, Jeff. How are you? Thanks for waiting.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Anderson, for taking the time to do this.
You betcha. Thank you.
You're welcome. I did have a question as far as like over the last few weeks or so with the AEW shows, a lot of folks coming in like surprises and things like that. Is there ever a concern that eventually if that doesn't happen, that might generate like a loss of interest or a disappointment with the fan base?
With the guys that are coming in?
With the fact that maybe there's a week where maybe there isn't a surprise.
Oh, okay. So you're saying we're hot shotting it so much that you almost have to keep it up? Is that basically what you're saying? To keep from disappointing the audience?
Yeah, just as I don't know if maybe disappointment, but just a feeling like, wow, like nobody debuted this week or nobody just showed up.
Well, there's a lot of really good talent that don't get on TV because you only have so much time, only have so many segments. There are a lot of talent on, that show that you never see. You'll go 4 or 5 weeks without seeing some of these guys. I'll give you an example. Jungle Boy is not on TV every week. And the kid's very, very talented. And you go, God almighty, where's he been? I haven't seen him in a while. I almost think that, all of a sudden we had Big Show, and all of a sudden we had Mark Henry, and there were some big additions. Andrade, guys showing up. And there's really not enough segments once they debut to get them and all the other angles that we're pushing all in one show. So I almost think we're debuting too many guys too soon, other than here's a debut. Let's have a month of this before we go to another group of talent. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I don't think we'll get in a position to where you say, well, they didn't really give me anything special this week. I think that has to come from the talent that's already on the roster, not necessarily bringing somebody else new, because, some of the people we're bringing in new, you guys approve of, and I'm sure there's some of them that you don't. So it can work for you or work against you.
Thank you for answering the question.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I'm sure Jeff and all the rest of us are looking forward to the big debut of Rampage for some more time to give some talent some more TV time.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And we're looking forward to that too. I think it's a pretty healthy talent roster in AEW. And if you saw them all sitting in one room, you go, wow, I forgot about him or forgot about her. Unless you're in a current angle, it's hard to get everybody on TV. And that's just one of those things that you figure out and you realize it, and you just have to do your best. Tony Khan has a tough job, but I think he's doing an excellent job with it. And the show has been kick-ass, and it will continue to be kick-ass. I can assure you that.
Absolutely. And I know myself and all the top guys and my pushers here, we will be watching. And my gosh, Arn, people are going to name their kids after you. They've enjoyed watching you with their families. And we have certainly enjoyed hanging out with you tonight. So thank you so much for letting us pick your brain. And we'll be listening to The Arn Show.
The honor is all mine, guys. Anything we can do, we're all one family here. And I just want you to know we appreciate all of y'all. Christy, now you're included with myself. And, we appreciate everything you guys do. Thank you.
There you are. Hello, Mike.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Arn?
Hi, Mike. What's up, man?
I'm doing good. So, my question to you is, if you walked into Dynamite today and Tony Khan said, you got a match, you're free, you're clear, you're good to go, who would you like to pick your match with?
How about a 6-man with myself and FTR on one side, Cody, Dustin, and who would that? I'm going to let you pick that third partner. Who would you like to see go there?
Would you do Brock?
Not yet. I don't think he's ready to be and him be on the opposing team.
Right. Yeah. Just maybe some kind of storyline going on, something just.
I don't want to put too much on. I wouldn't want to put too much pressure on him. He's had 4 matches.
What about Darby Allin?
Now there's a guy that nobody's figured out yet. I don't think nobody will figure him out. He would be perfect for that spot because you have no idea what you're going to get till the bell rings with that kid. And I think that's his appeal. He has no regard for his own personal safety, which I respect, I worry about him. I don't want to see him get injured, but man, it's fun to watch when he comes out of there okay and still in one piece. So
Yeah.
Darby Allin would be a good choice. Good choice.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay.
Great.